Hi, this is Matthew from Everybody Community. Check out our project, A Better America.club. Want to talk about the new American dream right now, the new American dream. So we had the traditional American dream that people talk about. I'm going to read the definition of this. The phrase American dream was invented during the Great Depression. Okay, that would have been the 30s, 1930s. Comes from a popular 1931 book by the historian James Truslow Adams, who defined it as that dream of a land in which life should be better, richer, and fuller for everyone. So this is the idea that America is better, a better place to go, a better place to live. It implies a widespread desire for economic success, but it does so obliquely, even evasively. So it's not directly talking about economic success, but that's what a lot of people think about. When we think about the American dream, maybe the common on the street definition would have to do with people that have an opportunity to come from another country and they come to be a financial success. If they work hard, they're in a level playing field. They're in a playing field where everyone has the opportunity to have a better life and to be a success if they work hard, if they're clever about their resources and how they manage themselves. So there are a lot of people, when I lived in America, I saw a lot of people that would come, especially Asians, that would come maybe from Korea, maybe from the Philippines, maybe they'd come from China or come from Vietnam, and they would work hard, open a restaurant quite often, and maybe the family would be like 12 people to one small house, which my family, we didn't do that. And the people that were already there, that families had been there for a long time, non-Asians especially, didn't do that normally. But these guys succeeded. These guys would open a restaurant, then they'd open a chain of restaurants, and they're sending their kids to college, and they're working hard, and they're very industrious, and that's a wonderful thing. And I think that's a good example of what the American dream used to be. What's the American dream now? What's the new American dream? For me, there's a new dream. And this new dream is about solving the big problems that the government is actually completely incapable of solving. One is racism. There's still a lot of division between the races. Another one is homelessness. We've got people living on the streets in all the big cities. We've got a problem with drugs, people overdosing, people taking drugs that they don't need because they really have no other choice about their life that they can find. They don't have a place to go. They don't have a community. How about bullying from police officers? There's a lot of bullying going on from police officers where they think they can do anything they want. And there's not a lot of accountability. So we're seeing a lot of videos on YouTube of police officers in the wrong, bullying people who know their rights, who know, and they're pushing back. So I think the police have lost, you know, there's so much recklessness in America that the police maybe they're between a rock and a hard place, right? They're supposed to kind of keep things together, keep things organized, keep things safe, catch the bad guy. But at the same time, there are a lot of situations where they can't even enforce the law, where they can't even try to bring order to society. It's got to be overwhelming for the police. So they're taking this tactic. And I think that's probably why a lot of innocent people are being shot by police, because people are a lot of people are out of control, and the police are doing a very dangerous job. Racism, homelessness, bullying, poverty. Poverty isn't really solved, but what you can do is keep printing dollars and keep increasing the entitlements programs so that people are getting more and more money. But it's not really solving the problem of poverty. It's because it's not empowering people. So one of the key problems that I see that one of the key reasons why there are so many problems, the reason why there's so many problems is lack of community. This is really the foundation that we need in order to handle all these problems, in order to solve all these problems. Poverty, working together, cooperating without the racism in the way, The political divide doesn't matter. The politics don't matter. When you're in your community and you're working together, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, or Green Party, or whatever party you belong to, it's nowhere near as relevant, but politics really divides people a lot. The homelessness problem. It's ridiculous that there are so many homeless people living in tents on the street, and it's getting worse. Here we are in March 21st of 2024. And the homelessness problem is getting worse in so many cities in America. And the governments aren't doing anything about it. What about immigration? Immigration, originally, the country of America was established by people immigrating. And I'm not going to get into how disastrous that was for the people that were already living in America. But what I will say is that immigration, my family is not a Native American family, of course. So we had a lot of opportunity to come here and then become naturalized citizens. So immigration in itself, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, as long as you're respecting the people that live here, and as long as you're being properly vetted. In other words, we want to make sure who are the people that come into our home, who are the people who come into our community, who are the people that come into our country, so that we can maintain a safe and healthy environment, a place where we want to live. Excuse me. So the community is the foundation of the new American dream. And once we have community, which is this project, this is what we're doing, everybody community. Once that's established, once that's functioning, we're building that this year. And it's going to be fully functioning by the end of the year. And more cities and more people can be part of that. Once we have that foundation, these problems that I talked about will bring us the new American dream. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.